Hey everybody, DeRosa here, coming at you with another bolt action battle report. Today's report will be focusing on the Eastern Front, in which the Soviet Union will be taking on Germany, 1944, somewhere around the Operation Bagration time. And it's a 1,250 point match, and it turned out to be a great game. Remember, Chris and I rolled off, and we came up with scenario 10, hold until relieved. And so that means there's a position in the middle of the board, and the game is to hold that position by turn 6. Ended up being a German victory, and it was the first time I was able to bring out my Panther tank, and so it was really interesting and fun for me to play. And so here's the recap. In our previous match, Chris was able to destroy my Panzer IV and my armored car with his IS-2, so I decided to bring a Panther this time in the 1,250 point rematch, and it turned out to be much better for me. Here we can see I brought a veteran Panzer Shrek, which came in useful. I had a veteran second lieutenant, which needs a new paint job. Had a heavy regular mortar with spotter. Had a regular Panther tank, as I mentioned before. I had a 5-man assault rifle squad of SS. I had an 8-man SS squad with 2 light machine guns, veteran. Regular Grenadier light machine gun squad with assault rifle, sergeant. Again, regular Grenadier squad, submachine gun sergeant. Soviet forces, here we go. Again, a regular 11-man light machine gun squad. He had his free regular rifle squad, and then also another 11-man regular squad. An SMG squad, regular. He had a veteran squad of tough fighters. A regular medium mortar with spotter. He actually had 2 anti-tank teams with a veteran, a second lieutenant, and a medic. Here's the second veteran anti-tank team with captured Panzerfaust. You can see the BA-6 armored car, the regular truck, and the IS-2. So it was a great battle, and here we go. The main objective for the scenario ended up being the hill in the center of the board with the black dice on top of it. I ended up rolling the high die, and so I chose to be the attacker, and I let Chris choose his side. He chose the far side away from the camera, and he was allowed to put 1 unit of infantry and 1 unit of artillery out as long as it was 7 or less value in armor. So he chose to put an infantry unit and a mortar unit out. We both chose to keep our armor in reserve in our armored car, his armored car. I kept my Panzer Shrek off. And so then I brought my units on, and I tried to block this right wing while keeping the center controlled. As you can see, he put his units in the 2 shell craters around the objective. I put my SS unit in this forest. The heavy mortar came on and was able to blast one of his units in the shell crater that was closest to me. And so that was an immediate effect on the game, and it sort of undid his center. This unit was able to hold, and then he brought a truck on the road right there. I was able to fire upon that truck and destroy it. This unit was able to hold into that shell crater for a while. He brought the IS-2 on. I was scared for a minute, but then I was able to bring my Panther on, and we had a duel, and I was able to shoot first, and I destroyed his IS-2. One of the first times ever I was able to destroy an IS-2. As you can see, he brought his truck on. I was able to destroy that with that Grenadier unit, and then his troops jumped out. He also sent a unit on around the building. He slowly pushed his left, my right wing back. He went through the forest, but unfortunately for him, he went a little too slow. Sent my submachine gun squad and my regular Grenadier squad around the left flank. The submachine gun squad ended up getting killed, but it did enough time to hold people down, so it kept him from getting close to the objective. My SS squad moved through this rough ground. It looks like a minefield, but it's not. Again, the heavy mortar came through for me. It just destroyed his center. And so he moved his troops up, but he slowly moved his troops up, and I was able to hold him off on the right wing, my right wing, his left. And so again, he wasn't able to That unit actually foobarred and ran away for a minute, so that was again hurting his left. I was able to hold the pig pen in the center and keep his center off. His troops got bogged down and killed, and so it was ended up being a German victory. The one thing I did forget to do, I forgot to use my Tiger Fear. I drove my Panther right up to the center onto the objective almost, and I should have used Tiger Fear to clear off some of his units. But I got lucky because in the end my mortar hit and cleaned off the unit that was closest to the objective, and I was able to claim it. I had a lot of kill points. I killed his IS-2, I killed his truck, I killed his armored car. So in the end, it was a German victory. It was really fun, and I highly recommend Bolt Action. If you're in the Camarillo area, let us know, and we can get you hooked up. Thanks for watching. Let us know what you think. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you at the tables.
Nicht diese